Alright guys, let's see if we can do this cosmic trial with She-Hulk. See what's going on. I'm gonna just go ahead and drop the SIG. I like to do that taunt move. It's actually really fun.
Behold our new world order. Behold the power of Hydra.
So far, so good. Got some spirit problems, it looks like. Hopefully my little helper buddy over here is doing his job. I think he is. I'll go over this build as soon as I'm done passing this. And deep focus out there. Can I make one of these guys do it? Oh my god, please fight for me. Oh my god.
You shall fall before a mortal Hydra.
Alright.
Only a fool would oppose us.
Having spirit issues, that's like my only problem. It'd be awesome if this dude would fight for me. I don't think he will though. He's too loyal. Fucking hell, man. Spirit's like her biggest problem. I don't really know how to get around it, to be honest. It's not so big of a problem when it's in Midtown or anything like that, or Hightown. Because you got all the orbs, and I'm using a circlet of Sidorak, but right now, damn, man. Of course she goes. Get the hell out of here. Wow, did that not count at all? That's cool. She jumped up at the exact same time I did. Time to go bye-bye.
Hail immortal Hydra.
Wow. That was a fucking mess. Let's get this out of here. Make that guy fight for me. She's pretty good at clearing out trash, that's for sure. Someone come fight for me, Jesus. I got Sunspot. I think this move's pretty sweet, this surprise witness. It can be like anyone.
We'll really have to do this again sometime.
Just watch them duke it out. I need you to fight for me, thanks. Hello.
See? This takes a
What
lot
the
more
fuck?
than I have to give.
We're gonna wait till the first Sentinel wave to drop the signature. Or after this, I mean. Let's do the ultimate. Wow, why are those doing such little hits? Oh my god. He's got like ultra armor on.
Yo, clean up on aisle 7.
Oh yeah, he's going down.
Hulk's still too weak.
Where's he bringing this shit from?
Now
Come on.
That's what I call due process.
Communicator, huh? Let's see what that little shitty communicator is all about. Ooh. I like that one. Alright. Dr. Doom medallion. Okay. So that was the Cosmic Trial with She-Hulk. At first, when I played She-Hulk, I have to be really honest, I wasn't a huge fan of her. But after this last event with the Heroes for Hire, she was one of the people that got a bonus. And then also, I was playing a lot of Luke Cage, and he was a combo fighter. And at first, I really didn't like Luke Cage. And then I put some good gear on him and got a feel for his rotation. And then he actually started becoming like really, really good. And I actually liked him a lot. So I decided, what the hell, She-Hulk's still part of the Heroes for Hire, so she counts towards all the dog tag, tournaments and all that stuff. So I figured, fuck it, let's take a look at her a second time, and got her geared up. And she's doing okay. I mean, she just passed the Cosmic Trial, so that's not something to take lightly, I guess, anymore. But basically, I'm using Battery as the main left skill. So this is what I click lock on guys with, is just an opener, and it does extra damage against weakened enemies. So everything is based around Assault, which is her big foot stomp. So this is her normal punches. kind of slow, but they do hit pretty hard. And then my opener is the Stomp. Anyone within that circle takes damage, gets weakened, which makes this do more damage. And then also for every person I hit, I instantly gain 1 point towards the combo points. So if there's 5 guys around me, all you have to do is Stomp to get max, and then you can start dropping your finishers, which is really nice. So this synergizes with the basic. And by the way, this is just a 1 skill bar build for her, so it's pretty simplistic. So I'm using Assault and Battery. Those are both 20 pointers. Doing Final Verdict as the big elbow drop finisher. This does extra damage per combo point, so I always try to activate it on 5 combo points. And then I think I have a point dump and Defense Attorney. I still have to do chapter 10 with her, so I'll get the extra points and probably dump them in Defense Attorney as well. Just extra health and regen and max health and all that good stuff. So point dump there. Another 20 points is her signature. This is a really fast cooldown. Gives you damage buff, damage reduction, and it lasts for 10 seconds and does pretty good damage. So this is all around a decent signature. You really don't notice anything besides the big point blank damage that it does, but that damage reduction really helps you stay alive. So I suggest activating it whenever you can. Cooldown's short enough to make it pretty spammable, to be honest, so I like this one a lot. Then I'm doing 20 points and a Lawyer Up. This is basically just like a combo point buff type move. It doesn't really do any damage, but what it does is when you get 5 combo points, I don't know if I can actually get them now, but if you get 5, you'll be able to activate Lawyer Up, and then what it does is you instantly regain 20% of your maximum health. So it's like a med kit, I guess, with a 5-second cooldown. And then also it gives you additional damage per combo point spent on your finishers, extra damage, deflect, attack and move speed. And then also it refreshes that 5 seconds cooldown. That will go away if you do a finisher like Closing Argument or Final Verdict. So Final Verdict, every time you use Lawyer Up, this will come off a cooldown immediately. So you'll do this will come off cooldown. So it's pretty good synergy there. So if you need the additional health in your rotation, like you see your health suffering, you can pop Lawyer Up and it'll just, pop it up there real quick, and then you can do a med kit on top and probably get a full heal. So it's pretty nice every couple seconds, especially if you're stomping a lot. The big stomp, if you're around 5 guys, you instantly have 20% heal and then extra damage buff. So I keep my buff bar up over here because this usually lasts for about 15 seconds or so. It says the duration is I'm sorry, maybe I'm reading that wrong. I think the buff duration refreshes. That's what I meant to say. Not cooldown. It's it refreshes every time you use Closing or Final Verdict. So once you get this activated, you can just keep dropping the elbows and it will keep reapplying. So it keeps your damage up pretty high. So you definitely want this in your rotation. The 5-second cooldown is not really noticeable because it takes a couple seconds to get your points build up, and then also you'll probably want to just be pumping out Final Verdict drop damage anyways, but that'll reapply this every time, so it's pretty nice. Let's see here. Under Litigation, I got 20 points into Contempt of Court. This is your spirit healing move. This is your damage move. This is crowd control immunity, but honestly, she has some spirit problems, so even though you gain 6 per combo point you spend on a finisher, and these become 0 spirit cost when they're at maximum points, so make sure you only drop them at max, and you should gain some of your spirit back. But you saw even there I had to have a med kit pop every so often just to gain some spirit back from my core. Doing Hostile Witness. This is kind of just for cheese. This is it's actually a really good distraction, and you can still damage the guy that you turn into your Hostile Witness, but just look at those numbers. Confused enemies, which you basically just hover over their cursor and then you just activate it and they get a question mark above their head. And if you actually do this on a guy, he will sit there and start attacking just about anyone around him, and he does 12,750% more damage to enemies around him and takes 95% less damage and they last for a pretty long time. So 15 seconds up, 15 seconds down. If you put it on a guy over on this side of the screen, you got a flood of guys coming this way, he'll fight them for you. As you saw on the Cosmic Trial, that's how I was soaking up some meat shield. I was just confusing a guy, having him weaken some people and take some hits for me. If he dies, it doesn't matter because I'll just confuse someone else when this comes off. But Surprise Witness, this is pretty cool too. Cooldown is really long, so just be knowledgeable about that. But they do a lot of damage, and it summons a whole random array of people. So this, I mean, you saw Sunspot. I've seen Falcon and Spider-Man and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Got 20 points in that as well to just keep it real simple rotation, and does decent damage, and have some meat shield and some heal and stuff like that. My Omegas I'm not going to go into, but basically it's just all physical. And then these are the elected synergies I got on right now. Just basically anything that has to do with fighting or physical type damage. That's what I'm rocking. And then for gearing, I got all physical damage type stuff. I got a necklace on them, Advanced Circlet of Sidorak. I got the new Shield Agent medallion on. This is pretty good, actually. Demon Blood, Crossbones Credential, just some extra defense. Using a Lady of the Sword Uru, just because I wanted to try something new. Got a Gungnir, didn't even have it really leveled up at all, so the damage will go even higher. Using all of our own uniques minus the slot 4, which is a Skrull military uniform. This really helps the duration of like your heroes and then your confuses and stuff like that. So that's nice. Mockingbird insignia just for punching faster, just normal damage core and all that good stuff. And then my team up was She-Hulk, so it's kind of confusing which one you are, but it's really fun to just see the same move drop over and over and over again. But anyways, guys, that's my She-Hulk build and through the Cosmic Trial. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe. And then if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.